Hey guys, it's story time, episode 20, and today we're going to be reading out of the Classic Children's Bible Storybook, and if you haven't already, go get one. It's amazing. It breaks down almost all the stories, not all of them, but most of the stories in the Bible. So, yeah, it's really good. It's not that long at all. And we're being joined by Patrick Starr, well, actually Patrick Square, and Stampy Jr. So, let's get started. A Hungry Hunter, Genesis chapter 25, verse 27 through 34. I'm going to show you the pictures. Right here's Esau and his brother Jacob right here. So, hopefully you guys know this story. It's really cool. So yeah. So, A Hungry Hunter, Genesis chapter 25, verse 27 through 34. One day, when Jacob was cooking some stew, Esau arrived home from the wilderness, exhausted and hungry. Esau said to Jacob, "I'm starved. Give me some of that red stew." This is how Esau got his other name, Edom, which means red. "All right," Jacob replied, "but trade me your rights as the firstborn son." "Look, I'm dying of starvation," said Esau. "What good is my birthright to me now?" Genesis chapter 25, verse 29 through 32. And that was the Bible verses. And here's where it's going to break it down even more. So yeah. Isaac and Rebekah had twin sons, Esau and Jacob. Esau was a hunter and his father's favorite. Because Isaac loved to eat the wild game Esau brought home, Jacob preferred to stay at home, so he was his mother's favorite. One day, Jacob was preparing a meal when Esau returned from a hunting trip, tired and very hungry. He was famished. Esau asked Jacob for some of his tasty stew. And what did Jacob do? He tried to sell the stew. Yes, he would give Esau some stew, but it would cost him. Jacob wanted Esau to sell his rights as firstborn. That was quite a price to pay, you see, because Esau was the firstborn. If only by a few minutes he was supposed to receive that was called the birthright. For the people of the East, that was a treasured possession. The oldest child in the family was committed to God in a special way. After his father's death, he would become the leader of the family. Esau didn't think much of this honor. And what I think today's Bible story is that, Isaac and Rebekah had two sons, twins, and but Esau was born first and Jacob was born last. But Esau became a hunter, and he was the one that went and hunted out, and then he brought back home, then he brings the animals back home with him, and that's why Isaac liked Esau more, because he liked the wild game, which is a wild animal. And I'm going to tell you this Bible verse. It's on my phone. I looked it up, what was wild game. And wild game It's a wild animal. So here's the Bible verse. Thy wild animal shall dwell therein, that is, in God's inheritance. Thou, thou, O God, wilt confirm the poor with thy good. Psalms chapter 68, verse 10. And so, yeah, it's just a wild animal that they go hunt and kill. So Esau went and killed wild animals and brought it home for them to eat it. And so, yeah, that's why Isaac liked Esau better, because what Esau did, hunted and got the meat, well, the wild animal meat. But anyways, Jacob, he wanted to stay home, and that's why his mom liked him best. Well, just liked him, you know. I don't want to say best because, you know, because a family, you know, they love their kids, you know. But anyways, well, it says his mother's favorite was Jacob, so, but, you know, everybody loves their kids, you know. I just want to point that out so that way people don't question or anything like that. But anyways, one day Esau came home and Jacob was cooking some red stew, and that's how Esau got his name, Edom, which meant red. So, and Esau came home like hungry and famished. I looked that up too, and it was extremely hungry. And so he was about to die, basically, from starvation. And he told his brother that, Jacob, and Jacob said, alright, you know, I'll give you the soup, but first you gotta give me your birthright. Because Esau was born first, and, you know, so what the birthright was, explained it there in the paragraph there. It said that like it was a very special thing in the East, because if you're firstborn and if your father dies, you're the one that has to take care of the family. And Esau was fixing to be the leader of the family because his dad was about to die in a few minutes. That's what I take it, you know, that's what I think, you know, this is all meaning. But Esau didn't really know what birthright was. He didn't really, like it said, Esau didn't think much of this honor, like he didn't think about it, but it's like they're committed to God, and he didn't really think much about it, but Jacob probably did. I can't say if he did or not, but he was wanting it so bad, so I guess that kind of means that he was wanting it so that way he could be committed to God and to be the leader of his family. But, yeah. We don't know right now if Esau gave him his birthright. You know, I don't know yet, because this is kind of a new story to me, because I didn't really look into this like when I was reading the Bible, you know. But next week's Bible story is a scam, and it's really short. Here's the picture, so I don't know really who's in it. Well, it says Isaac and Jacob. So yeah, so if you liked this video, please comment down below saying that you liked it. You know, if you did, you know, if God speaks to you and say, you know, well, you know, whatever the Lord wants you to do, do it. You know, I can't tell you what to do. Nobody else can but your parents. But God is the one that tells you what to do. Through your parents and through you. And just please like, subscribe, or comment below on both my channels. And don't forget, guys, Jesus saves. And don't forget to eat some Oreos on my other channel. And God bless.